talk to you about Benassi joining Fiorentina out of nowhere, Patrick Schick passing his medical, and he's all clear of his health problems, and Juventus give the number 10 jersey to Paulo Dybala. What's up, everybody? I'm Marco Messina.
And I'm Michael Cantaris.
And welcome back to Italian Football TV. This is our video where we take you through all the latest news within the Serie A and some Italian abroads when we need to. And today, Michael, the day started off with a big surprise when I woke up. I saw the news of Marco Benassi, Torino's captain, a 22-year-old captain midfielder. He signed a 4-year deal with Fiorentina, of all teams, the team who's been left a lot this summer. He signed them for 10 million euros. I was extremely surprised by this. His agent came out saying that Fiorentina's director has been following Marco since he was 15 years old, and now was finally the opportunity for them to finally work together.
This is a huge surprise, even bigger than the Bonucci going to Milan surprise. But come on, this is out of nowhere here. He had a spot in Torino. Mihailovic liked him. He was the captain. He's young. He had everything ahead of him. And then out of nowhere, just ending up at Fiorentina.
Do you think that Fiorentina is much higher than a Torino?
No, I think right now Torino is higher. Even though they didn't have a good place finish, they just need to gel together. They have a great team.
I still think Fiorentina. I mean, I guess to Marco, his ambition, he thinks that Fiorentina is a higher team. I mean, Fiorentina are going to reinforce with a lot of different guys. Maybe behind the scenes, something happened between him and Torino, him and Mihailovic, him and one of the directors, something that we don't know, because it's pretty odd where you're doing so well in a place and you're so young and you're already, captaining your team at times, to just leave and pack up and go to Fiorentina, which does look a little bit crumbled at the moment, even if they are making some moves. But this is a fantastic deal. I know a lot of people are not giving it credit for Fiorentina. Yeah. 10 million euros, great for a 22-year-old center midfielder who has already played for the Italian national team. I love that the last 3 days in a row we've had Fiorentina news.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Beautiful.
It seemed like their club was crumbling, but now it looks like they're on the up.
All right, let's go to Roma news, where the news has come out that Roma are actually raising their offer for Riyad Mahrez. I know we said last time that they weren't going to go above the 35 million, and it wasn't just us or the newspapers who said it. Monchi Magic himself said we are not going higher. That's the biggest offer Roma's ever made in their history for a player, and 35 million is where we stand. Apparently, according to Sky, they went up to 40 million. American. The coach of Leicester City, his name is Shakespeare, he said we will not sell until a reasonable offer comes in. Not sure if he's saying 40 million is not reasonable, but he did say this maybe before the offer came in. What do you think? 40 million. You were saying this deal, you didn't think it was going to get done. My prediction was that it gets done. Now I'm feeling even better that it gets done. And how are you feeling?
I think this is getting out of hand. 40 million, that's a lot of money for him. That's a lot of money. Is basically vanished right now.
It is.
And I don't know how much better he is than Salah. This is like a 50-50. He had a great first season when they won the league, and the second this season they did horrible, and no one else wanted him. And now Roma are spending close to 40 million, probably even more if they're gonna want him. I'm not sure if this is a positive thing, to be honest.
I was really hard on Roma at one point, and I was upset with their mercato, and I did think the same exact way that you were thinking. But then I tried to take a step back and think maybe Salah had his mindset on Liverpool, and that was what he wanted to do. And at first I was upset about that. I said, listen, you're in Champions League, you need to sign, you need to keep your players, and they're always changing their center backs and this and that. But I actually think that this one is good. I know it has gone overpriced, and they were expecting to get him around 30-35 million. But listen, what's another 5 million at this point? You gotta get the player that you need to get, and I think Mahrez is a fantastic player. Maybe he could fit perfectly. Apparently he's the man that Monchi and Di Francesco really want. They didn't want that Berardi, they didn't want another player. And if 5 million is the difference between getting this player and not getting him, I think that you shell out the money. I mean, come on, you're thinking about the short term when you could really make more money in the future if you keep Mahrez. Champions League, jersey sales, etc. So 5 million is not going to look as much.
I get what you're saying. I'm just a bit skeptical. I'm not sure of his abilities and how well he's going to do. So
let us know, guys, in the comments your thoughts on that one. Inter, this one is fantastic news. Patrick Schick passed his medical today. We're so happy for you, Patrick. The doctor says it went all well. And then he even posted on his Instagram, actually 30 minutes before filming this, everything is great. He's happy, and he put a heart and a strong emoji because we know he did have these heart problems. They needed a month to be fulfilled, to be examined. And the new tests that he did take were successful, so that's fantastic for him. He overcame this strange, very strange deal where he's set to join Juventus. Now he is not. And Gazzetta are saying that after this medical, he's expected to sign for Inter, because the only thing that was holding this deal up was Patrick Schick passing his medical. They say Inter are ready to shell out the 30.5 million euros to get Patrick, and then he's expected to join now that the medical's all complete. Some sources are saying Juve are ready to swoop in again, but nothing reliable. It seems like Patrick Schick is joining Inter.
Yeah, so I felt like we both knew, and most of them knew, it wasn't a health problem that Juve didn't go for him. I think
at first it was.
At first, yeah, okay, but I do feel like maybe they examined this Patrick Schick again, and maybe they're thinking maybe he's not that good enough. Maybe he's overhyped. He only
Nedved's crying somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like it was more of a Nedved wanting that thing than anything else. So that's why I feel like they were saying even before, a few months ago, they're like, well, after a month he'll be okay, you know, he just got to clear up and he'll be fine. And right now he's successful, and I feel like that's the main reason. You didn't want him.
I think that this health problem arose. They realized they were spending 30 million on a player that they liked, that they really liked, but that it was a big risk in case this health problem continued to come up, not just today, not just in a month from now, but in a year or two from now it could come up. And even though he did pass this, I think Juventus started seeing the deal. They wanted to go to a loan deal, and then they said, listen, we're not going to spend 30 million. We'd rather do a loan with appearances, assess how he does. And in the end, it didn't work out. But it seems like Inter is getting a fantastic youngster who could really explode under Spalletti this year. Spalletti, I'm really excited to see what he does with him, and I'm very happy for Patrick that he's all well, whether he does go to Juve, Inter, or Sampdoria. So, the huge news that actually just came out, Michael, we heard the rumors of Paulo Dybala possibly getting the number 10 this season. It seemed not likely when Federico Bernardeschi was joining, but then Bernardeschi, of course, got that number 33, which he did want the number 10 actually, but he said that the club said they need to give it to someone, or not give it to someone, but that he wasn't ready for it. And now, Juventus have officially given Paulo Dybala the number 10 jersey. Michael, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts, almost expected, but I feel like there's so many scenarios.
Yeah, so expected that we bought 2 jerseys with the number 21 on them.
No.
How expected was it?
I'm not saying like that. It was likely, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing around.
So, yes, he switched to it. He was the most likely out of everyone on the squad, unless they were going to bring in a big signing, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe not. But
what do you think about him getting the number 10? Are you happy?
I don't know.
Does he deserve the number 10?
Right now he deserves it, but I'm scared that he might leave to a different club.
That's what everyone's scared of.
Everyone's scared of that, and maybe this is smart because it's like a marketing scheme too at the end of the day. But then again, they shouldn't be handing out this number. This is a legendary number. People like Del Piero had it, Platini, Tevez also had it, right? And it shouldn't be handed out like Pogba, who left afterwards. And it shouldn't just be just for money, you know what I'm trying to say?
I agree with you.
It's a special number.
I agree with you. And just before I comment on it, Del Piero did wish Paulo good luck. And he says, enjoy it like a real Juventino. And then Dybala responded that it's an honor to wear his number 10 jersey. So first off, definitely rules out a move away to Barcelona, which some of the links for this Mercato with the links. As far as Dybala getting the number 10, a few people have asked me my thoughts on this. I think that it's absolutely understandable from Juventus's perspective and Dybala's perspective why to give the number 10 for him. Jersey sales, it's attractive number, it makes people want to buy it
right now.
And a lot of it, he deserves it. There's no other player in the team, and I tweeted this a month ago when Bernardeschi was joining, and I didn't want Bernardeschi to get it. I said the only player who I'd be happy to get it, and I wouldn't be crazy satisfied with this, is Dybala, because he embodies the number 10. His position is a number 10. He looks like he's committed, but I don't want that BS of who that guy who had the last number 10 for Juventus was, Paul Pogba, who after a year just completely left. And I think that was Adidas saying, listen, we need someone to occupy the number 10. Adidas is not going to have a Juventus player who we spend a lot of money to sponsor your team, not have a number 10, because the number 10 is huge for Adidas and to sell jerseys. Yeah. And I think that's what Pogba was. I don't know if that's what Dybala is also, and that's the part of me that didn't want this to happen. And he could have created a legacy with the 21, but absolutely, for Dybala's perspective, he deserves the number 10. There's no one in this squad that deserves it more than Paulo Dybala. No Bernardeschi, no one else. And I hope personally that this means that he's committed to the jersey. I'm not saying it is, but I personally hope that it does mean that. That's just my 2 cents on everything, and yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I said everything I said. The only thing I'm scared about, he deserves it and everything, I'm just scared about his future. What's gonna happen?
Absolutely. Mike, start getting your shout outs and I'll run through the news.
Okay.
PSG want Joao Mario. Inter have said, listen, we would like Di Maria and Rabiot in return, according to Corriere dello Sport. BVB have come out saying Emery Moore is in the final negotiations with his move to Inter. Thomas Rincon is in his final stages of making his move completed to Torino, according to Sky. Juventus want Emerson in their midfield over everyone else. They offered 25 million. Liverpool want 30 million, and that's coming from Corriere dello Sport. And Zonzi's agent came out today saying that he wants to leave Sevilla. He's also linked with the Juventus midfield position. Zidane does not want to let Kovacic go. Juve is still trying to negotiate with him. PSV, Hellas Verona, Crotone, and Bologna have all asked for Moise Kean on loan, but Juve will not let him go unless they sign Keita Balde. Birmingham offered 8 million euros for Torino's Aqua, so maybe another midfielder for Torino could be leaving. Biglia got injured and he's expected to be out for 3 to 4 months with a muscle injury. Bonucci captained Milan today in their 2-1 loss to Betis. Ventura renewed his contract today with the Italian national team until 2020. Balotelli and Schneider are both expected to not play against Napoli next week in the Champions League qualifiers. And a final congratulations to Andrea Pirlo, who his wife or girlfriend announced on her blog that a month ago they had twins, Leonardo and Tommaso. So congratulations to Andrea.
They kept it a secret, right?
Yes, they did.
They don't want to say anything.
Valentina has her own blog, and she just posted a picture like with Pirlo and like some necklaces and stuff, and said that they had 2 baby twins. So Pirlo has 4 kids now, living in New York. So yeah, congratulations to him. You got your shout out?
Yeah, they're actually saying they're gonna go back to in Italy soon. We're not sure 100%, but that's a rumor going around. Yes, I do have that shout out. So first 2 are gonna come. Actually, the first one's gonna come from Instagram. His name is Huss, and he is a Milan fan. He just wanted a shout out.
There's 2 days in a row that you pick a Milan fan first.
All these Milan fans love us now, so you know they're going to IFTV. The next one is actually from Snapchat. His name is Luca Altericio. That's how you pronounce it.
Very cool.
I think I got it pretty good. Yeah, so he asked us on Snapchat. Cool guy. We had a nice conversation with him. And the last one, actually, he bought a hat. His name is Nick Castle. Fun fact about Nick, he has all our IFTV hats, every single one. This is his second order.
Nick.
The last time he got 4, this time he got 1, so he has the whole collection.
And you know what I like what you did? I like that you got an Instagram, a Snapchat, and then someone who bought our hats, but you forgot one.
What?
Adam Durrani, who on Twitter.
I like how you did that one.
This was freaking amazing. So Adam Durrani is a longtime supporter of the show. He's always in the comment section. You guys probably know him. If you're there, Adam, we love you. He went out to like a McDonald's or some kind of drive-through. He ordered his food and then he's like, and can I get IFTV on the side of that?
Yeah, and the side of IFTV.
Adam, you're hilarious.
Legend.
Thank you for tweeting that out. Thank you for tweeting us. Guys, you're amazing. Everyone who keeps sending us messages, keep your messages coming. Let us know if you do want a shout out. And everyone who got a shout out, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope everyone at home, you comment below. We asked a few questions today. We love to hear from you. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi.